Hello, sister. Good morning, everyone.
So, are we ready?
Yes, good morning. I think um, in the chat, can we all say hi or anything such that we are audible? Yes, I think we are good, sister. Thank you.
Namaste, pranam, and a very good morning to all respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, friends who have joined us on the 13th day of Being Heartful Every Day. On behalf of Heartfulness Institute and our guide Daji, Shri Kamlesh Patel, it is my absolute delight and pleasure to welcome everyone to this special program that has been blessed by Daji. We are well into the second week of the program, and it is heartening. It is an absolute delight to know that so many of us are now well into our way of developing this habit of some inspirational reading, meditation, yoga, and reading the literature. So let us all just pray for a moment that we may continue this habit day after day after day. This preparatory phase of 21 days that we had begun for being heartful every day is doing well. And I'd like to request everyone who have joined us to please put into the chat how you are feeling with this 13th day today. When did you join and how is the experience, how you are feeling? If we just like you to share your experience in one word in the chat window, if possible, please. It is very encouraging to note that we have also added the yoga asanas part, and many of us have written back to say that it is simply beneficial to do the meditation and the yoga together in the morning. This is like laying the good foundation to the start of a beautiful day. A good beginning is well done. As we know that this preparatory phase is gearing us all up to prepare for the much awaited 125th birth anniversary celebrations of the founder of Heartfulness, Sri Ramchandraji Maharaj of Shahjahanpur, affectionately called Babuji. This is a very important celebration for all of us as we celebrate the life and work of this great giant of spirituality. Once we have completed the celebrations, we will be working together for the next 365 days as well, where we will start from this habit and then we will work systematically with the qualities of the heart to see how we experience them and also how they can be expressed in whatever we do in our day to day lives. I am not sure how many of you have joined us for the first time and are new to Heartfulness, but for those who have, we would like to tell you that this Heartfulness way of meditation on the heart is assisted by a unique universal energy called yogic transmission or pranahuti. This helps us go deeper into meditation each time we sit down to meditate. If you'd like to know more about it, please explore the Heartfulness app, or we welcome you to go through the literature of the Heartfulness Way, which you can pick up from hfnlife.com. So, as always, let us begin our session from an inspiration from Babuji Maharaj. While we have the inspiration on our screens now. Like everything that we have been doing, let us quickly go within ourselves, center ourselves to read this inspiration because we know that it is the attitude with which we even do the reading that brings more depth into the experience. So, taking a moment to center ourselves, let us now begin. Thursday, November 2nd, 2010 a.m. Time required by your spiritual practice is precious. That time you could never regret because it constitutes a sort of wealth that doesn't deteriorate. You reach a level of evolution where this activity is indispensable. Every day must provide you with that part of joy that counterbalances what otherwise can cast a shadow over it. You must face multiple hassles that oblige you to react. Without them, you would lose your combative reflexes. So, your senses are thrilled and you are ready to face up to things at any time. It is an aspect which you didn't think of. Meditation's aim is to calm this unceasing game and let you get your own strength back. This oasis is there within your reach, accessible at any time. You have this advantage over your fellow human beings in that they cannot have recourse to it. Make the most of it and realize how lucky you are to have reached this point. You find in yourself solace, balance, and the strengths that allow you to advance in a positive way. You don't suffer life anymore as this dimension that you managed to give it actively shapes you in the best way. Be happy and thankful to be able to reach this shore. There is every hope of success. Babuji Maharaj. The essence of this inspiration for each one of us is so very important. He guides that this meditation that we do offers us the balance, the solace, and the strength that helps us to go through life's challenges, the problems that arise each day that we live, and it helps us have that centeredness within to deal with them. Keeping this essence of the inspiration in our hearts, let us now prepare to meditate together. We'd like to remind all our friends to make sure that there are no sources of distractions, such as devices, around, so that we can be fully present to dive deep within. Let us all close our eyes and sit in a comfortable position in a place that is free from distractions. Let us sit with an attitude of humility and prayer, as if we are going to meet the Lord within in the heart. Let us bring our attention towards our heart. We start with the suggestion that the source of the divine light is already present within the heart and is attracting our attention towards itself. If we find our awareness drifting, we gently bring the attention back to the heart, reminding ourselves that we are meditating on the source of the light in the heart. With a feeling of reverence, let us now meditate together. Keeping our eyes closed, let us fully remain absorbed in the feeling and condition of the heart. Now take a few minutes to practice AEIOU that helps us deeply absorb, retain, and further expand this inner condition that we have received. Becoming aware of this condition, let us feel it deeply at every level. Let us enliven this condition by relishing it with a feeling of gratitude. Let us make a suggestion that this condition is being absorbed and imbibed in every cell of our physical body and the subtle body. Become one with the condition, making a suggestion that the same condition is being filled into everything around us, the air particles, plants, trees, walls, all living and non living things are being filled with this condition. Make a suggestion that you are now dissolving into the condition so that only the condition remains. The union with the condition, making a prayerful intention to revisit this condition again and again as we go through the day. We make the intention that this condition may grow and expand whenever you feel ready and complete. You may gently open your eyes. It is now time to write our diaries. Let us take a couple of minutes to note down in the diary the experience of today's meditation. How did it feel at the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual level? If we received any message or particular inspiration during the meditation, we can also note those down in the diary. Let us now move towards going through the principle 8 of the 10 principles of conscious living. We are reading these principles. We began with principle 6 and now we are reading principle 8. We may like to inform everybody that this has been taken from Daji's articles on the User's Guide to Conscious Living, which have been encapsulated in the Heartfulness magazine. Those of us who have not yet become aware or subscribe to the Heartfulness magazine can do so. You may go to the website and check your subscription for the Heartfulness magazine. We have been reading about Maxim 8, the Principle 8, which explores our relationship with the material resources that we use every day, especially the food that we eat. We have so far read the secret that Babuji has given all of us. That when we apply our thought to prana, it generates a force that can lead us towards the goal, that can help in the expansion of consciousness. How to utilize the prana in the food we eat, with the thought that we carry, with the attitude that we have while we are eating the food, is something very unique. It is like a new discovery to make even the process of eating food a divine one. And now, today, let us read about honest and pious earnings. Now we come to the final part of this principle, the importance of honest and pious earnings. I receive questions from many people around the world about this principle, this part of Principle 8. Let us start with pious earnings. What I understand by pious earnings is all the acts that we perform in earning our day to day wages. Moment by moment, we interact with customers, with nature, and with so many other people. At some level, we are all involved in some sort of serving. It is an exchange. No matter what type of exchange, how can we make such acts pious, whether they are physical, mental, emotional, or intellectual? How can we be so absorbed in the purity that is prevailing in our hearts, the piety that is prevailing? It happens only when we are connected with divinity, drowned in divinity. The solution is there. Piousness means to serve from the highest, and that means to go down to our deepest level. The deepest level is overflowing with love when we are interacting with everyone. In our interactions with our subordinates, with superiors, and with colleagues, love will be there, respect will be there. Also, think about what kind of occupation you are in. Is it an occupation that brings harm to people? Take an extreme example, the case of someone who is making a living as a drug dealer or arms smuggler. Without doubt, both these professions bring harm. The money earned from these is blood money. Knowing this, would you be happy? Various professions bring harm to others in varying degrees, but it is for each of us to decide whether the way we work brings benefit or harm to people. It is the first test that determines whether our occupation is pious or not. The second test is whether we like what we do or hate it. When we enjoy what we do to make a living, we are happy. When we hate what we do, we are not happy. We take a pause here for today and take a few minutes, a few moments to just revise what we have read today. Honest and pious earnings. Whatever we do to earn a living, our occupation, does it bring harm to others or does it benefit the people we work with or the people in the world? Do we like what we do? When we enjoy what we do to make a living, we are happy. And when we do not like it, we are unhappy. So today will offer us this opportunity to ruminate on these two aspects of honest and pious earnings, what we have read today. Let us not forget how we will partake our food, anything that we eat. Do we eat it in a state of remembrance of the divine? What is our thought? What is the process with which we are eating our food? So these are our guidelines for today. It is now time to move to the yoga asanas part of today's morning routine. We have Sister Aarti who has joined us and wishing everyone a very beautiful day ahead. I now beg leave of you and hand over to Sister Aarti. All over to you, Sister Aarti.
Thank you very much, Sister Dashwinder. A very good morning to everybody. Namaste. Let's begin like always. Please sit down comfortably. Your palms on your thighs open to the ceiling. We'll begin with Om on exhalation 2 times. You inhale freely. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Now on the inhale, take your focus to your chest, your prana, and please chant Om Pranan Dhehi mentally. And on the exhale, we will focus on the lower abdomen. And that time we will chant out loud Om Apanan Dhehi. So one palm on the chest and one palm on the lower abdomen. Inhaling, chant mentally Om Pranan Dhehi. I'm just doing that for you. Now exhale, shift your focus to the lower abdomen. Om Apanan Dhehi. Once more, inhaling, focusing on your prana. Om Pranan Dhehi. Exhale, Apana. Om Apanan Dhehi. One last time. Inhale. Pranan Dehi mentally. Exhale. Om Apanan Dhehi. Wonderful. Slowly open your eyes. Continue to stay connected to your pranavayu every time we are inhaling in the asana practice and to your apana whenever you're exhaling throughout the asana practice. Please stand up. We are going to start with the same sequence that we did yesterday in Tadasana, but we are going to do it with 3 different leg positions. Okay? First, to begin with, we are going to keep our feet together. So inhale, raise your arms up from the sides, taking it all the way over the head. Exhale, bring your arms front. Remember not to round your upper back. Now inhale, open the arms over here. Nicely feel your chest expand and open, connecting with your pranavayu. Exhale, gently drawing the lower abdomen in, connecting with your apana, twist to the left. Remember that your hands are still at the shoulder level only, and also you are gently drawing the lower abdomen. Now inhale here, exhale, twist deeply. See to it that your left foot is not coming up. Inhale, please come back to center. Now exhale, twisting to the right side. Staying here, inhale, exhale, twist deeply without lifting your right foot. Now on the inhale, raise both your arms up over the head. And as you exhale, gently drawing the lower abdomen and bend your knees. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. You see that we have clubbed both of them together today. Now on the inhale, arms to the ears, keeping the knees bent, slowly come up. Exhale, bring your arms to the sides. Now inhale here, and on the exhale, bend laterally now, sideways. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Gently draw the lower abdomen in and up every time you begin your exhale before you start the movement. Now inhale again, raise the other arm also up over the head. Exhale, bending the knees, bending down. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. When we do inhale, slowly come back up. When we do both chants, both sounds together like this, basically we are trying to lengthen our exhalation more. Exhale, bring the arms down, relax. Wonderful. Now we're going to do the same sequence, but you're going to open your feet. So for all of you, I would suggest you stand mat width apart. Keep your feet mat distance apart, okay? But since you'll be able to see me more clearly, I am turning like this. But all of you, try to keep your feet mat distance apart, a little wider than your hips. The same thing now, and observe how your twist and your lateral bends are going to be, okay? So, inhale, raise your arms up from the sides over the head. Exhale, bring it forward without rounding the upper back. Inhale, nicely breathe into the chest. Exhale, drawing the lower abdomen in, twist to the left. Now inhale here. Exhale, twist as much as you can. See to it that you don't lean back, okay? Keep your spine nice and straight when you're twisting. Inhale, come back to center. Now again, exhale, twist to the right. Now inhale here. Exhale, twist fully. Now on the inhale, raise your arms over the head. Exhale, gently softening the knees. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. Inhale, arms to the ears, come all the way back up. Exhale. Now bring your arms from the sides. Inhale here. Exhale, we are going to bend laterally. Inhale, come back to center. Compare the movement with the previous leg position. Exhale, bend laterally to the other side. Inhale, raising both the arms over the head. Exhale. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. Inhale, come all the way back up. Arms down, relax. Beautiful. The same sequence one last time. This time you're going to keep your legs even more wider. Okay. See if you can keep both your feet pointing forward this way and they don't open to the sides. Just try. If it's not happening, it's okay. Now, same sequence. Inhale, raise your arms up from the sides all the way over the head. Exhale, bring the arms in front to shoulder level. Now inhale, open your arms here. Exhale, gently drawing the lower abdomen in, twist to the left. Now inhale here. Exhale, twist completely. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, twist completely. Now inhale, raise your arms over the head. Exhale, you're bending forward. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. Now on the inhale, ensure you gently bend your knees. It is better for your back. Arms to the ears, come all the way back up. Exhale, bring the arms from the sides to shoulder level. Now inhale here. Exhale, bend laterally to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, raising both the arms over the head. Exhale, bend down again. Om Pranan Dehi Apanan Dehi. Inhale, arms to the ears, gently softening the knees, slowly come back up. Exhale, gently bring your arms down and relax. Wonderful. Please bring your feet together. Staying in Samasthiti, since you've kept our legs wide, coming back to our neutral position, just take a breath. Wonderful. Now come. Please sit down in Vajrasana. Okay, we are going to do the whole sequence that we've been doing, progressing on this entire week, and slowly add one last asana also, which we can do in a modified way, I feel. So we will begin with Vajrasana forward bend. Exhale here completely first. Now inhale, go up into Chakravakasana, arching your lower back, mid back and upper back. Exhale, rounding your lower back, drawing the lower abdomen in, chin tucked in, slowly go and sit down on the leg. Vajrasana, forward bend. Now this time, inhale, go up into Chakravakasana, stretch the left leg out. Ensure you're not tilting your hip. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward bend again. Now again you inhale, this time stretch your right leg out in Chakravakasana without tilting the hip. Exhale, go back. Now on the inhale, stretch the left leg and the right hand. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward bend. Now again, inhale, stretch the right leg and the left hand. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward bend. Now inhale, come up into Chakravakasana without taking any leg up. Exhale, tuck your toes and please go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now staying here, just inhale, lift your feet off the floor. Exhale, press it nicely. One last time, inhale, lift your feet off the floor. Exhale, press it nicely. Now we are going to try a new one. Inhale, come up slowly on your toes and see if you can come forward into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana if you want to rest your knees on the floor. So classically, we don't rest the knees, but if you're uncomfortable, if the back is arching too much for you, you can rest your knees, okay? Exhale, tuck your chin, drawing the lower abdomen, go back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, inhale, come back into Chakravakasana. Exhale, Vajrasana, forward bend. Stay here for one breath. Now, once more, we'll do the same thing in a slightly different way, though we won't be taking our legs and arms in Chakravakasana, okay? Just to experience Urdhva Mukha Svanasana one more time. So inhale, come up into Chakravakasana. Now exhale, take a step back and go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now inhale, slowly coming up on your toes, arching the back, go into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, tuck your chin, drawing the lower abdomen in. Go back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come back into Chakravakasana. Exhale, gently bend down into Vajrasana, forward bend. Stay here for a breath. Allow your heart rate to settle down. Beautiful. Please come up. Sit down once again. You can continue to sit in Vajrasana or sit down with your legs crisscross, whatever is comfortable for you. Place one palm on the chest and one on the lower abdomen. Connecting with the pranavayu on inhale and the apana on exhale. But we are going to do both the sounds together on exhalation like what we did in the asana practice. Okay. So inhale, connect to the pranavayu. You can chant Om Pranandehi mentally. Now on the exhale, Om Pranandhehi Apanandhehi. You're doing it on one exhalation, okay? You're not taking a breath in between there. So try it that way. Just 2 more times. Inhale, Om Pranandhehi mentally. Exhale, Om Pranandhehi Apanandhehi. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Om Pranandhehi Apanandhehi. Take your palms off. Just stay with your eyes closed for a few breaths, connecting with the prana and the apana and the condition you received during your meditation today. The maxim that we went through today, internalize it with your breath. Gently rub your palms together, make it warm, placing the warm palms over your eyes. Ensure they are your palms and not your fingers. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take your palms off and slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. We will see you all tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Namaste.